What year did you move to Los Angeles?
Whoa, 1951.
And how old were you then?
I was 21.
Why did you move to Los Angeles?
Because I had made a little fortune in my country, in Mexico. As a young kid, well, I started really making prom dresses when I was like about 13 for all the girls. And during that time, you know, you go way back then, and you know that grandma and Auntie Nora or Auntie whatever made the prom dresses for the kids. I spoiled the little town where I was living, and I started making prom dresses pretty expensive, you know, and all the girls will actually cry and make a little fuss. I don't want my aunt to make my dress. I don't want you, mommy, to make my dress. I want Manuel to make my dress. So I started getting a little name. I was getting spoiled with it, of course, young man.
From
12, 13, you know. I started when I was 7. But mainly I did clothes for other people. I worked for tailor shops. I just wanted to practice and learn and absorb as much I could. There was always, of course, a plan of loving it more, because it was just accidentally that I fell into this. And I continued and making 77 dresses I did. I'll never forget that double 7. It's like winning the slot machine or something.
You counted.
77 dresses. I made a fortune. And the next year I made 110. And from then on, it was like I hired people to help me sew.
As a teenager.
And I had my career. I am a normal person. I went to school. I went to college. I got my degrees. But mainly, all that is in the dark because I never really practiced anything. I was always in my studio, what I call my studio, and I bought my first home when I was 18 years of age, and I just love that. You know, paying cash for a home and having extra cash in the pocket to take the girls out. All that stuff made me feel very satisfied and not super ambitious. I moved to Baja California when I was actually 19 years of age, and 2 years in Baja California was enough for me. I said, you know, I look at all these magazines. It looks like our neighbors, and I had come to the United States many times before to see games and whatever, boxing matches or whatever, you know. I said, I wonder how would that be? You know, I've been a traveler all my life, an adventure kind of way. I don't know how I come out in the zodiac, but I'm telling you, I was a bohemian all my life. Always money to spend, ready to dance, ready to try something. And the teachings of my parents were so beautiful, you know. First thing you do is drink the water when you go to other countries. And eat the fruit so your antibodies get protected, you know, put them to work. And if you get the runs, try it again, because then you won't feel it anymore. And true enough. My mother especially always talk to strangers, because those are going to be your new friends. All these things, you know, they kind of hammer, you know, in a friendly way in your brain, and you carry them. I said, why don't I try the neighbors? But I should do it without my whatever the name of the form was. I said, I need a real immigration papers to go there, otherwise I would never go. So I went to the consul that was in Baja California at the time, the American consulate, and I talked to the man who happened to be my friend, because I had offices underneath, doing other things like accounting and other things. You know. And I said, I really want to go, but I don't, you know, I don't want to work like with these papers. I want to do it right. And one day he actually invited me to a dinner at Flamingos, which is a very nice club in Baja California, was at the time. And as I walk in, he says, "Welcome to the United States of America," and gave me my green card. That was so beautiful. And I said, now I can go. And I remember crossing the border. These are the things that a lot of people really don't understand. My brand new car, 1950, Cadillac white walls, convertible.
Yeah, I may have seen a photo of you with that car. I don't know if that's the same
No,
car.
that's probably one of the Lincolns that
Okay.
I bought, because that was another
Okay.
hype. As a young kid, you do things,
Yeah.
which they are darn crazy, but you do them anyway,
Mhm.
because you think they are perfect. And it worked out perfect for me, But as I crossed the border, the guy says, "Well, what do you have in that paper bag?" I said, "I have $40,000. $40,000.
And this is in what year?
It was 1951.
1951. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, of course. Because you're supposed to declare it,
Mhm.
And I didn't have a bank account, I didn't have nothing,
Mhm.
And he said, "Well, go to the office there." So I went. Anyway, I was on my way to LA where my family lived on the out neighborhoods, like in, relatives. A sister married, two sisters actually married, living forever in the United States of America. I go, and as I am passing through Pasadena Avenue, I see a sign that says, "Pants maker needed." So on Monday, I got a job for $1 an hour, which was kind of,